Hey everyone, welcome to Blessed and Beautiful. I hope you're feeling beautiful today. Hi everybody, my name is Renee. Welcome to Blessed and Beautiful. I love beading, and on my channel I have started beading. I started in February and this is my 6th month now, and I have been beading using supplies from the Bead Box subscription, and because I'm a member of the Bead Box subscription, I'm able to use a 30% off coupon at the Bead Box Bargains sister store. So that's how I found out about Bead Box Bargains. And also Bead Box Bargains, here's the card right here, not only allows us to get items from them 30% off, but they also have shopping for people who are not subscribed to the Bead Box. You can still shop there, and they also have sales that I love to take part be able to take advantage of those. So we always get a freebie, and my freebie this time is this little bag of 2x1 crimp beads, and they're gold, and it looks like there's probably about 100 in here. Does it say? No, but it looks like about 150 to 100 of them. They're tiny. So I'm restarting this video because I wasn't even in frame. I'm just talking. Everything was like down here. This is all you saw. So I had to start over. I didn't want to leave y'all hanging with half of the stuff not there. So I also said in the previous video that's now deleted that I love to organize my items using these plastic boxes, and I get these from Amazon. Usually they come in a set and maybe sometimes in a carrier that holds all of these. And so I got a carrier again this time, but the surprise was it had multiple sizes. So you'll see some of these for my smaller items, and then I have this regular size, and then there's a larger size that I didn't pull out today, but I do have a larger size, which I would probably be using those for either when I have a large amount of beads or probably for the beads that go with my pens, because of course those are much bigger. So welcome. Let's get started opening up the items that I got from the Bead Box Bargain sister store. They just had their Christmas in July sale. This is my first time participating in this sale, and some of the items that I took advantage of, the prices were amazing. I have my extra long invoice here, so I will tell you what I purchased, how much it is, and so you can get an idea of the prices for the sales that they have, because I'm sure that especially with the holidays coming up soon, they're going to be having a lot more sales. So if you've never heard of Bead Box Bargains, you will probably want to take advantage of some of the sales. And guess what? You do not have to be a Bargain Bead Box subscriber to shop at Bead Box Bargains. You can shop there at any time. It's just those of us who, did take part in it have the 30% off. But they do have sales. Like this one here, we weren't allowed to use our 30% off on the Christmas in July, which makes sense because the prices were amazing. So first I have the Labradorite. I just saw this. Okay, let me flip to the second page. That's how much stuff I have, y'all. So I hope you have your snacks and your drinks because this is a 2-pager. So let's get on with the haul. This is the Christmas in July 4mm Labradorite faceted round beads. I got 2 packs. Each strand was $2.49. It does not tell me what the regular price is, but I only paid $2.49 for this one. And this is a 15-inch strand, which you guys, we usually get half of that. We usually get about this much. So we got a 15-inch strand, and I went ahead and ordered 2 of these. Now, this was not originally on my list, but when I tell y'all, that sale was bananas. Check out the Labradorite. I'm looking for some flash. Let me turn up my my lighting on my camera. I turned it down while I was on the plane. Yes, I just got off the plane coming from San Diego. I spent time with my sister. Hold on. Okay, that's better. I still need my glasses. My eyes are jacked up. I was on the plane for 4.5 hours, so I'm quite tired, but I cannot go to sleep. I don't know if you call it jet lag, because jet lag. I lost 3 hours. Yeah, but I'm still thinking it's 3 hours earlier than what it really is. Okay, so I wanted to show you all this because I wanted to see if I could see any flash. And I do see some blue flashing. So that's what you see, that blue flash right there. That's what you see when you look at Labradorite. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, here we go. There is some other sparkle because these are faceted and these are 4mm. So they are cut to have that, but you will see, it should be on each one, but you'll see that blue, which is what I wanted to see because I've never had this these before. Definitely want to get some larger ones next time, but this starts out my introduction to the Labradorite. Labradorite is usually this grayish color. So since these are small, let's see if they'll fit in here. And normally what I do, where'd my scissors go? Here we go. I organize as I open. So I hope that that is okay with all my new friends who are here, and to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I was reading through some of the names while I was in San Diego, and I'm just so excited to meet everyone that has taken it upon, taking that chance with my channel and are willing to subscribe. So I do have a video that's coming up, some time that I spent beading with my sister while we were watching one of our favorite content creators. She's in the beading community. Her name is Beki, and her sister have a channel together. And so we were sisters watching the sisters. So we had a ball. It was a lot of fun. And we made bracelets. So I do have a little video, not a lot, but a little video coming up just showing us chilling out making bracelets. So I'm gonna open these up, and as I said, I like to organize, and this just helps me see everything at a glance, just to see what's in my stash, to find things a little bit quicker, so that I can plan out my jewelry designs and everything like that. Now I do have another space where I keep some smaller beads. These are a little bit too big for that space. It's a very small container. It's for like my 2mm and 3mm beads. These are 4mm, and I have two 15-inch strands. So this is quite a lot. And it wouldn't have fit into the other space. These look like jewels. And do you see those flashes of blue? So pretty. All right, I'm gonna put those there. And I'm actually going to put that underneath because I like to match up the numbers. Do you see this invoice? 2 pages. 2 pages. But your girl was trying to clean up on some deals that they had. Okay, this is, give me a second. Okay, I'm just checking off as I go down the list to make sure that I've inventoried everything that's on there. So this next item is an approximately 15-inch strand, 8x6mm crystal faceted rondelle beads, sky blue jade luster. These are pretty. This is called Blessed and Beautiful. So yeah, you're gonna see a few blue things today. These are a nice size. Wow, I like these. These are good for, I mean, it could be the star of the show, or it could be spacers. Really, really pretty. These are 8x6. Definitely way bigger in size than those little babies there. So I'm trying to get used to sizing so that I can kind of guesstimate what the sizes are as I'm looking at different beads. So these have a luster to them that has a champagne kind of luster and lots of faceting. Loving these. These are so pretty. So since I'm getting like a lot more beads into my inventory, I definitely need to reorganize some of my boxes. I have beads and findings separated in most places, but I noticed that in some I do have them mixed, and I don't know if I want to keep it like that, or do I really want to organize everything out. So if you'd be interested in seeing that video, you could see my entire stash. If you're interested in seeing that, let me know in the comments. Put a thumbs up or something to let me know that you'd love to see what is in this collection. It's quite a bit, but it gives you an idea of what, someone who's making jewelry as a beginner would have. And if someone else did a video like that, they could compare to someone who's been beading for a long time, what they might have in their stash. I know before I started this channel, I was doing makeup, and I always at the end of the year showed everything in my collection for makeup, and everybody loved the videos. So if that's something that you would want to see in this here beading community, let me know. I would gladly do so. Makes for a nice little video on a rainy day. Get yourself a little cool drink and a snack, kick back and just watch as I go through and reorganize everything. There we go. All right, let's see what's next. Okay, next I have approximately 15-inch strand, 5.5 millimeter apatite faceted round beads. Y'all, I was so excited to get these because I love blue and I never heard of apatite before. And I love the blues that are not the regular, just regular blue, like, you know, like, I don't know what's regularly blue. There's so many different shades of blue, and I like the turquoise types of colors and slate and aqua, those type of shades. So when I found out that apatite could show you all of that with the different gemstones, you know, the way they're cut, and, you know, I guess it would depend on good quality and bad quality as well. But I was just like, wait a minute, look at these, this is so pretty. Oh my goodness. It has some that are like really turquoise, and then some that are that deep slate blue, or I don't know what you would call that. Slate has more gray in it, but that's definitely darker gray. And the occlusions that are there, really nice. And yeah, so you get a lot of different shades of blue. And again, this one I got, oh, this was not, wait a minute, let me look. Was this part? This was not part of the Christmas in July. So I got 30% off of this. It was $5.29, and I got 30% off of that. So that's how I got these. These were not part of the Christmas in July sale. Just want to make sure everybody knows that, because I don't want somebody else who, you know, was shopping, was like, wait a minute, I didn't see that. No, it wasn't. It wasn't in the sale. It wasn't in the sale, sis. It's okay. Okay, will these fit in here? Let us see. If not, we'll just dump them in the other box. So I hope that you all, it's Tuesday. Oh, shoot. It is Tuesday morning. Well, actually, early afternoon. I was in San Diego for 5 days, Thursday through Monday. Yeah. So I came home. It's Tuesday morning. I came home early. My flight landed at 4:30. It was a red eye, and you guys, I thought I was going to sleep the whole way, and I didn't really sleep that much. So then I thought I would sleep when I got home, but I was so excited to see my son. He picked me up at the airport. We talked for like 2 hours, and it got to be 7, and he has to go to work. And I was like, dude, you need to lay down and take a nap before you go to work. So he slept for about 3 hours and then went on to work, and I thought I was going to go to sleep, and here I am. I'm still hanging in here. Still hanging in here. But I think I'm going to take a nap after this. I don't want to sleep, because then my sleep is just really going to be jacked up. There we go. So I don't want to, you know, sleep for hours. Maybe just like an hour or two, and then try to go back to sleep during the regular time tonight. Okay, this is a crystal set, and these are 12-inch strand of 4 millimeter crystal faceted bicone beads in blue zircon luster. Now, you guys, when I was making out this order, I was thinking to myself, what would my favorite blue bargain bead box look like? And so I started like putting in things that were blue. So you see, you know, the apatite, this you know, these sky blue bead, and the labradorite, and then these here. So I want to see, did I stick to that? Because when I tell you that this order process went straight bananas, because the site opened and just everybody was in there shopping, and stuff was disappearing out of my cart as I was shopping. So when I would get to checkout and I would process everything and go to the part where you put in your payment, it was like, sorry, you need to go back and fix your cart, because those items that you wanted are no longer in your cart. And I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, people were shopping like crazy, and stuff was just disappearing out the cart before you could even make it to checkout. So my order did change, because I was trying to put in, you know, a certain color of things. I wanted blue, but then it was like, well, that disappeared, so pick something else. And I didn't want to, you know, take all day picking stuff, and the things that were in my cart disappear. So I was just, the first thing that popped up on the screen, I'd look at a few of those and be like, that one. So I just was trying to get to checkout. I definitely didn't want my apatite to disappear. I wanted the labradorite to still be there. And I just, you know, I love blue, and so I was trying to keep a lot of the blue items. But when I tell you things, they were like, yeah, no, that's gone. Yeah, that's gone too. No, that's gone. I was like, wait. So I hope that they would take my suggestion. I asked them to give us a 5-minute window. You know, after I check out, give me time to, oh, I could put this one in a small one. Give me time to get to, you know, the checkout area, and you gotta, you know, click on which card you want to use and make sure your shipping address is right and all that stuff. And before you can even finish, your stuff was gone. So hopefully we get a 5-minute window soon. That, you know, just gives us time. Give us a little bit of time. All right. Next, I have some more. Okay, I did get several of these. This color is the champagne luster. So that's what those look like. Lots of faceting, lots of sparkle. And these are 4mm. And I love bicones. I don't even know if these are going to stay here because I am building a hoard of bicones because I just love these. They can come in so many different colors, so many different shades of colors. You know, it's not just gold, it's dark gold or old gold and rose gold. I mean, there's like so much stuff. And then on top of that, they add, you know, a coating, a luster, you know, or some kind of AB coating. So I might have several sets of blue bicones, but none of them are the same. Okay. This little plastic wire thing is just making these beads go everywhere. There we go. I was like, there we go. No, that's not, you know, not, there we go. But I did enjoy my trip in San Diego. I lived there for 5 years, and the church that I attended was having a men's day, and my cousin was the guest speaker, or the guest preacher. So my dad invited us out, and it was really nice. It was a nice service, and I got to see a lot of my family and friends that attend the church. I've been back in Baltimore, though, for probably 30 years now. These are so nice. I love bicones. I love bicones. They are so nice. I hope that you all have been hanging in there with your, you know, our day-to-day. I just watch the news and things are just so sad sometimes. And I do have a prayer corner on this channel if you are interested. And it's for all those who would like to take part. We do a 15-minute prayer. And when I say that, I don't say it to be funny. Literally, we just come together for about 15-20 minutes at the most, because I know everybody is busy and you have things to do. And so we stop and we come to support one another for 15 minutes. We say a prayer, you know, after we greet each other. And, you know, then we're able to go on our way. So if you're looking for a little bit of hope, some people to connect with that have the same beliefs that you have, and would like to support one another, the prayer corner is at 9 o'clock on Thursdays Eastern Standard Time. Oh, this one doesn't have to put that right there. And yeah, 9 to about 9:15, no later than 9:20. So putting that invitation out there. These are 4 or 5mm. These are so, y'all. Do you see these? The cut on these is just beautiful. It is a cube shape and it's faceted. Now, I do wish that there were more purple ones. I do have one with a lot more of the lighter colors and the white, with only a few that are this dark purple. But the cut on this does kind of make up for that, because these are just beautiful. I love the cube shape. I love the faceting. I love the sparkle. And these are, how much are these? These are a little bit more expensive. Was this a Christmas in July? Hold on. Okay, these are not what I thought. That's why the coloring is different. This is lepidolite. I thought this was amethyst. This is lepidolite. It is 4.5 to 5mm faceted cube beads. So this makes so much sense now that I realize it's lepidolite. It is not amethyst. And lepidolite that I've seen does have these colors to it. So either way, the cube faceting on here is amazing. These were part of the Christmas in July sale. They're $3.29. Is that right? Let me see something. Yes. Okay. So they did take off $8.26. That's for my 30%, but that wouldn't be for this. This did not get the 30% off. But it was in the sale. And again, this was $3.29. Okay. Thought I had some more of those little boxes, but I don't see them. Oh, they're behind me. That's why. Here we go. Yeah, I'm telling you, I just got off the plane and I'm literally sitting here like, yeah, okay. That box just fell. Can stay there. So here we go. We're going to cut this one. I'm going to see if they fit in here. If not, we will move them. You guys, one of the other things that's really good about this is that it's a 15-inch strand. Very seldom do we get cute beads of this quality on a 15-inch strand for $3. No. So I was really glad to find this, and I do wish it still had a little bit more purple in it, but it is very pretty nonetheless. Oh, look at the faceting on there. So pretty. All right. Next, we have, is this check glass? 7228. This is a 6-piece 12 by 14 millimeter check pressed glass top drilled diamond beads in milky sapphire. And these are $1.49. I do not think these were part of the sale. This is their regular price, $1.49. I love these, the way that they are shaped, and the hole is right there from side to side. So you get a nice little hang of this. I wish I had gotten more, because in my mind I'm picturing a bracelet, but I think I would need a few more of these to go around in the design that I'm thinking of. So I do wish I had more than 6, but they may still have some for me to go pick up, so definitely will look into that. Very nice. All right, next I have a pendant, and this pendant is, oh yes, so this is a, hold it like that. This is a cloud, and from the cloud is a snowflake. Is that a snowflake, right? Yes. Pull that up so you can see it. Very pretty. So we got a little drop, and we got a snowflake with a drop, and a cute little cloud. And I like this. I think this is really cute for a nice light necklace, or on a bracelet. I think that would be really cute. I like the gold coloring, and let's see, this is 3115 pendant. Okay, this is a mother of pearl shell. Nice. And this was $1.50. So that shell on there is a mother of pearl. You can see that. Very nice. So I'm going to put this pendant number on here. Okay, let's pull up the next bag. All right, you guys, I had to get more of these because I am planning on making some goddess bracelets using this, and I might as well go ahead and pull it out. And these are English cut rose quartz faceted round beads, and they are so pretty to me. So pretty. They are on the pricier side for the Bead Box Bargains, because this store is super affordable. These are $4.79 each. So I paid $9.58 for the 2 strands. And I already pretty much used up the ones that came in my bargain bead box. So you see this strand is about 8 inches. And this is normally what we get, you know, as far as the length for our beads. So getting the 15 millimeter ones, the 15-inch strands is really, really nice for this sale. And I love these. They're so pretty. So I am going to make goddess bracelets mixing these two together. It's going to be so pretty. And I'm going to see if they will all fit in this one box, because that is the purpose that they are serving, to be together. Now let's put them in the larger box. I pulled out, let's see how much larger. I think I have about 10 of these. And I will link that organizer with these boxes in it in the description box, so that if you want to check out the box and the price, you can do that. I love these little boxes and the container that they fit in, because I don't have a lot of space for storage of my beads right now, so this is what's working for me right now. So again, I got 2 strands. I don't know if they're going to fit, but we'll try. This is the, these are extras. These were not in the sale. These are extras that I purchased from the box that we got for the month of July. We got these, a strand of these, and a strand of these. They might fit in there. If not, we'll dump them in the bigger box. So these right here, these are not on this side. Let's go to the next page. Here we are. A 15-inch strand, 8mm cherry blossom quartz dyed frosted round beads. And our theme was ice cream shop. So the frosting coating that's on here, or the effect that it's giving, made you think of strawberry ice cream. So pretty. Now there's a lot of white ones in here, which I don't have a problem with, but I just noticed that, and a few that are natural colored. And then my other strand was mostly pink and white, so there is that variation there if you are considering picking these up. These are 8mm. They are so nice. They have a nice little heft to them. There we go. Yes, they all fit. Yay! So these are the little tabs that we normally get for the bargain bead box, and these are regularly $7.99 for the English cut. Sorry about that. And then $6.99 for the cherry pink quartz beads. Really nice. I like those. I cannot wait to start making bracelets. I did a trial, and then I needed the beads for something else, and so I just said, let me just pick up some more of the beads. Okay, next I have another cubed. Is this cubed? Yes, another cubed set. And this is lapis lazuli faceted cube shades. That's lapis lazuli. Is that right? Yeah. And this one doesn't have as much lapis lazuli as I want. There's a lot of gray in here, but I do love the cube shape, so that makes up for it. The faceting is beautiful, but I really wanted a lot more of this blue, and I don't even feel like it's even anywhere more than maybe like half, but the color is nice. I do like the gray. I do like that you see sparkles of blue in there. You got a lot of sparkle, and that cube shape is really, that cube cut is really nice. So it's cubed and faceted. That's so pretty. So we're going to put these in here. And I don't have a number for this one, but it is on my, it is on my invoice. So I will just be sure to write it on here later. I just like to know what these are, and even though I'm working on being better at identifying some of the gemstones on my own, I do want to have the names on the actual box so that I can remember what's what, just in case I'm stumped and I'm not sure. But these right here, I think these will be pretty easy to remember because of that beautiful blue. Now I know I cut that knot. All right, we have to get that later. All right. Okay, next. All right, I have some crystal. And these are round faceted, right? They are rondelles. They're crystal faceted rondelles. And this one is dark sapphire. Am I right? 3903. No, 3903 is medium sapphire. Medium sapphire. Really pretty. Reminds me of like royal gold. Beautiful. Love the facets on there. All the sparkle. So pretty. Sorry, y'all. I'm delirious now. I'm starting to just... I'm so sleepy. I think the jet lag has wore off. But, you know, based on California time, it is getting to be about 5 o'clock in the evening. And so that will mean that I've been awake for almost 24 hours. Because my plane left at, what time? 8:55 Pacific time. And so I arrived back here. It's like I left here you know, the Eastern Standard Time was midnight. And so if you think, I've been up since midnight to 5 this morning, never went back to sleep. And I didn't sleep yesterday because I went to church. So yeah, I'm going on almost 36 hours. So I need to get some sleep. All right, so medium sapphire. Okay, let's keep it moving. We got a few more. Oh, you guys, okay, so let's tell a funny story. I get into the airport on my way there. We had a storm. Oh my gosh, you guys, the East Coast, we had a storm like almost every day last week. So I was supposed to fly out of here at 1:30, I believe, 1:30 in the afternoon. And at 3:30 in the afternoon, we were still sitting on the plane at the gate, still sitting there. And I had actually went to sleep and woke up and I'm like, we're still here. And after the storm passed, there was some technical difficulties with the airline. And so we had to wait for this computer to come back on screen so that they could do whatever it was they needed to do. So I heard them say, oh, we're going to do it manually is what they said. But 2 hours later, obviously that wasn't working. So when they finally get everything correct, I mean, we taxi out to our spot on the runway. And if I could find it and pull it out of the video, we literally passed by about 5 or 6 planes that were just sitting there on the tarmac. And I was like, why are we taxiing out and these planes are just sitting here? We're not going anywhere. Like I knew something was up. When do you see planes just sitting there? And we taxi out to our spot. And it took us about 7 minutes to get to our spot. And we pull up and the engine dies. And he's like, well, ladies and gentlemen. I was like, we're not going anywhere. Long story short, you guys, we didn't fly out until after 5, I believe it was. And my plane, I had a connecting flight at 6 or 7 o'clock in Phoenix. Missed that plane and had to wait for another one at 9:55. That one was delayed. We did not leave out Phoenix until 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. So I didn't get to San Diego until 12:30, something like that. Now, you guys, that means by East Coast time, I was in the airport. I've been traveling from 9 a.m. until 3 o'clock in the morning. That's what time I finally got to my dad's. So that's not the funny part. The funny part is I get off the plane and I need wheelchair service. And so I had the young lady that came to get me from the plane. She wheeled me to baggage claim. And we're sitting there at the turnstile. And I don't see my bag. And I was like, this is just great. First, I've been flying all day and now I don't see my bag. Check these out. These are crystal number 3901. This is opaque dark steel blue with an AB finish. That is amazing. It's so dark. It's almost black. Almost. You get like glimpses of blue, but then I see, to me, what looks like black, which I know it's not, but that's just so weird. So these are really pretty, and the size is 6 by 4 millimeter, and they have that AB finish. So that's the purple, and that's the rainbow that you see. That AB finish is that iridescent type of rainbow kind of look that it has as it moves around in the light. Love these. So my attendant that had pushed me down to baggage claim, she picks up this luggage and it's black with a floral print on it. And I was like, my luggage is purple and it has some white flowers on it, I think. I was like, but it's mostly purple, maybe a little bit of beige in there. So we're looking and we're looking and we're looking. And she picked up that bag several times and I was like, no, that's not my bag. So I go over to the desk where one of the agents is sitting and I tell her, you know, I can't find my bag and we've looked on the turnstile. So she looks up everything. She said, no, your bag's on the turnstile. Let me go look. So she walks over. Now I'm at the desk, which is a good 20 feet away from where the turnstile is. And so I'm not close to her when she pulls out this bag and says, here it is. And I was like, yeah, that's it. It must have been stuck over there behind one of the other pieces of luggage. And my attendant looks at me like, it's the same luggage. It was the same luggage, you guys. The exact, it was my luggage the whole time. It was mine. And I kept saying, no, that's not mine. I don't know what I thought my luggage looked like, but my mom gave that to me and I've had it for about a year, but I've been using it very sparingly. I think I've used it twice. So I don't know, maybe because my mom likes purple, I thought it was purple. And I know that lady was mad at me because she picked up that luggage several times. And then the other lady goes up and picks it up. And I'm like, yeah, that's it. And she's like, what? So the even funnier part, you guys, I go to the airport a few days later so I can go back and I get the same lady. And I was like, this is so embarrassing. She looked at me. She was like, you're the one. I had you before. And I was like, oh, Lord. And in my mind, I'm thinking, don't worry. My luggage has been checked. You don't have to find my luggage. Oh, my gosh. I don't know. I thought it was purple. My luggage is black with pink flowers. All right. So this one is crystal faceted rondelle beads. And these are these the ones I've been waiting for? They look like it. 3907. Yes. Dark sapphire AB. So pretty. Oh, I love them. You know why I like them so much? Because that bright blue is what pops up a lot in these. So it's not necessarily that I like the dark sapphire. I do like it. It's pretty. But these light blues that are popping up, it's heaven to me. I love this color. It's so pretty. And it's a 15-inch strand. And I'm sorry, I didn't tell you all these prices. This was 90 cents. 90 cents. So the dark sapphire, the opaque dark steel blue, and the medium sapphire, 90 cents. So pretty. Now something is, oh no, you guys, I'm wrong. The medium sapphire was only 75 cents. Do you see why I was like, oh, let me get these? I should have got more. But I am on a budget, and how about I use these beads first before I keep buying some? How about that? Oh, one fell on the floor. I'm so sorry. I'll get you later. No bead gets left behind. I will get you, I promise. This is pretty. It looks like the blue is glowing. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it looks like there's a glow. Gosh, these are so gorgeous. I'm going to be hoarding these instead of using them in the projects because I'm going to be like, it's too pretty. I need to hold on to it. I should have got more, at least of this one. But I do know they have a lot of these, so I can go back and get more. Just won't be at that same price. Just wait for the next sale. Christmas, maybe. This is my first year with this bargain subscription and the sister store. So I'm not sure how the sales are, but I think most people know how these sales are. So I'm almost sure there's probably going to be some big Christmas sale. Or like a Black Friday type of thing. Yeah, I can't wait because I'm definitely re-upping on these. Please still have them because these are nice. All right, next. This one is the one that was 90 cents, right? Yes. All right, so this one is vintage pink with the AB coating. Again, it's this is a 16-inch strand, 6 by 4 millimeter, and they are vintage pink with the AB finish. So pretty. Oh my gosh, amazing. I love these. I really do. And I've been doing some goddess bracelets, and my crystals that I had, my bicones and everything, all of them were really small, so I couldn't use my 6 and 8 millimeter beads, because when you do a goddess bracelet, at least from the way I have been trained, any of the beads that you use, they all have to be the same size. So usually you take 2 sets of beads. You don't have to, but a lot of people take 2 sets of beads and make the design. And so I will have some regular gemstones and match them up with the crystals, these little rondelles. But I'm thinking these might still be kind of small because this is a 6 millimeter. Yeah, I would probably have to match up my 8 millimeters with this size. Okay, so that goes. Ooh, it looks like pirate's booty. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, there's beads under my feet. Hold on. All right, so one dark steel and one dark sapphire. Okay, we have a few more and then we will be done. And I can stop just talking for no reason. Oh, I'm so sleepy, y'all. Okay, these are Amazonite. And let's see. This is Amazonite faceted round beads, 6 millimeter, and a 15-inch strand. And these were not, oh yes they were. These were part of the Christmas in July sale. They were $3.99. Ooh, I love it. This is a very green strand of Amazonite. And it also has a lot of occlusions in it. But the size is really nice. And the faceting is really pretty. So a lot of my Amazonite is more on the mint blue side and does not have so many occlusions in it. So this is different. But I have been needing some green beads. As you see, I have plenty of blue, so I'm glad to have these still. And I love the size. This again is 6mm and really, really nice faceting on those. This one right here is normally the color of the beads that I get. So it's different to have these in this collection. Some green Amazonite. There's also some clear, some white. This is almost like flower Amazonite, which has more beachy tones and you get like a lot of tan colors. White, a little bit of blue, like a bunch of beachy colors mixed. So this is kind of like that, but just green instead of blue. And a 15-inch strand. I just ordered some more bead caps. So yeah, after I catch up on my sleep, I'll be making some bracelets. Okay, here is some, is this check glass? Yes, this is check glass, a 10-piece, 10x7mm check glass, pressed glass top drilled gumdrop beads, transparent light emerald with AB. Had to make sure I read everything. That was long. Really, really pretty. They do look like gumdrops, definitely. Well, there's one standing up right there. Looks like a gumdrop. And it does have that AB kind of coating on there. Really, really pretty. Light emerald. Okay, 2-piece set of platinum plated brass and cubic zirconia butterfly wings. And I have these in gold and I really wanted to try these in silver. So basically it's 2 butterfly wings that sit on the bracelet like this. There we go. And make the little butterfly. You can either put them together, like that, or you could put a bead in the middle. So either way. So I have 4 sets of these because these were on sale and these were $1.49 each. Pretty. Is that it? That's it. All right, we are done. I thought there was one more. Let me check my list. Hold on. She's checking the list. She's checking it twice. Gonna find out if these beads are here. Champagne luster. Yes, we got those. Those. We got that light emerald. We got the, yeah, Milky Sapphire 6-piece set. Oh, we got it all. Apatite, lapis lazuli, lepidolite, rose quartz. All right, y'all. I have checked everything off. We have everything. So this is my Christmas in July. This is my Christmas in July bead haul, and I can't wait to start doing some beading. Do that. Especially with this labradorite, I'm really excited about those. Of course, all of my bicones and my crystals, I'm really excited about using those. And these are amazing. Love those. Really, really nice. My apatite and my freebie. And the only findings I had were these little pendants, the butterfly pendant and the cloud pendant that won't flip over. Yeah, with the mother of pearl shell. Wow. And freebie. Alrighty, so that's it. Oh wait, no, we forgot our extras. So this box has the English cut along with the frosted cherry quartz. Now we're done. This is everything. This is a nice haul, nice little haul. Can't wait to get started working on this haul. And I hope that you all have enjoyed this video. I know it's been quite chatty, but I'm also quite sleepy. So maybe now it's time for me to take a nap. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. And I will be talking to you all really, really soon because we're getting ready to open up the next bargain bead box. All right, stay tuned for that video. You know what we say around here, Wednesday or evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope that is good. Don't forget to pray because we really need it. And then don't forget to slap.